More 1.1 update stuff, stuffity stuff, buff, boom. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. It's your boy whiskcribers, and by the way, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join the whiskcribers on the grind to 800 whiskcribers, guys. And please don't be thinking, where are your glasses? I had to take them off. Like, this light shining my little glasses lens, it's not it, okay? So anyway, guys, go ahead and join the whiskcribers on the grind to 800 by dropping subscribe down below. Join the mini whisker gang family and everybody in this grind. I love all of you, and thank you for everybody that joins, that presses that subscribe button, and drop a like down below if you enjoy this content or if this content helps you, or if you're just as hype as me about all this 1.1 information, like literally, because like it's just absolutely insane. Anyway, let's get into the video. So I wanted to talk about the 2 new 4-stars that we are getting in 1.1. We all know that we're getting from the trailer, which was leaked, well, when I posted it was 7 hours ago, so it's about almost 20 hours ago, somewhere around there. Basically, the trailer showed that there was Childe, that there was Xinjiang, that there was Diona, and that there was Zhongli. So 4 new characters, 2 5-stars, 2 4-stars, right? And we've been over the 5-stars a lot. I'm gonna go over Childe soon enough, definitely. But for right now, I want to go over both of the units that are Xinjiang and Diona, okay? So this right here, it's a little blurry, but as you can see, I really want to full screen so you can see some, at least. This is a great sword character, and as we can see in her video, she creates a shield around herself. Looks like she deals pyro damage when the shield is on her. So yeah, when she has the shield on, she deals pyro damage. But how does she gain the shield, you're probably asking? Well, what? Oh, wow, that looks really nice. I think that's her elemental burst as well. So, or that's her elemental skill. We'll see. I have all the character cards. Well, they're probably not the most accurate, so you have to take them with a grain of salt. But I do have some descriptions of what she's doing in this video. Right now, these are normal attacks and whatnot. But as you can see right here, I believe she does the elemental burst, which is really cool. She pulls out a guitar and like just shreds, and everybody just gets smacked with pyro damage. Okay, so I feel like let's go over her real quick, right? Xinjiang, rarity, and abilities, right? She's a 4-star and a pyro with a claymore weapon. Her elemental skill attacks with her bladed guitar. The more enemies it hits, the more shield it gains. Scales with her defense stats. So if you build her base off, say for example, you want a DPS, there's probably a lot of builds you could do with this. If the shield, when she puts the shield on, deals pyro damage, it'll probably be really good with a witch's gear set. But we don't know. That is to be determined. I will do my research before I just go on about what gear she should actually wear. So she attacks with her bladed guitar. The more enemies it hits, the more shield it gains. So, and this scales with her defense stat, the higher defense. So you want to roll for some defense stats on your gear sets if possible, and have some, if you want, this is optional, have a 2-piece set of the defense gear set. Actually, let me pull it up real quick. Okay, so I did a little bit of looking at the artifacts, because I don't remember all of them by heart yet, and I am looking at where to go. Right here is the retracing bolide, which gives plus 35% shield effectiveness, right? So this just makes you really stronger, but as far as that, you could run like a 2-piece set on that and whatever else you want. I'm not gonna go over gear, but what I'm saying is on the substats of the gear to have defense stats, that would be really good, because the more defense she has, you see right here, attacks with her bladed guitar, the more enemies it hits, the more shield it's gained, and the more shield you have, we all know, the less you get hurt. Okay, and so that goes based off of defense, so that's gonna be something to be worked on, right? And then her elemental burst, which is plays her guitar to create a shockwave of sound around her, which is when we seen her do the thing and then all the flames went around her. I'll go show you in the video again after I read this. Plays her guitar to create a shockwave of sound around her. The shockwave sets the ground on fire and delivers a knockback effect to all enemies it hits. And also, this is one of her passive abilities. I'm pretty sure that she has two. She has the 2 more, which are the serious ones. Passive ability grants 12% chance to gaining double defense from defense boosting food. I'm pretty sure that is just like the one that's not really viable. Like, it's like the ones that matter actually correlate to not making food or anything that has to do with utility around the map. So we don't know her 2 other passive abilities. We'll have to wait until 1.1 launches actually and to check those out, right? So let's go back to her. I believe it's this one. Yeah, right? So full screen this. Right here, she's just doing... that right there was her elemental skill. You saw the more enemies it hit, the stronger her shield gets. And her shield, once she puts her shield on, she does pyro damage. So that's actually really beneficial. This can be comboed into a lot. This is really good, right? And right here, this is her elemental burst, which knocks everybody back and does pyro damage as well. And that's really cool. Like I said, we don't know the passives. Maybe her passives are like, yeah, when she does her ultimate, she gains 25% damage bonus or whatnot, or something like that. We don't know, so we have to wait for that. So, let's go over Diona, right? So, as you know, Diona is also a 4-star character, and she is a... I forgot, was she a pyro or a... She's not a pyro. Was she a hydro or a ice type? A cryo. Pretty sure she's cryo, right? So as we can see, her skill is she puts this little cat around herself. I think she's cryo. Freeze, right? Yeah, she's cryo. Okay. So that's good to know. She's a cryo, and it looks like she heals. She's a healer and a cryo. So I actually didn't know that. I learned something new. So when she puts that shield on, I actually don't know what she's doing. So as we can see, she puts that shield on. I'm pretty sure right here, this is her... that's her elemental burst right there, where she throws a little Molotov, or is she just holding down on her E skill? That's questionable. No, she's not. She can't be, right? Nah, okay, so this is her elemental burst right here. And it freezes everybody around, which can proc the effect if you have like anybody that does heavy hits for shatter damage, which is really, really good. So let's go over this character, Diona, right? Where is she? There's not much information on her. That's why I have to look up more information. I'm going to see if I can find more information after we read this. She's a 4-star rarity. She's a cryo user, and she uses bow. So that's really cool. Her elemental burst, she's also a healer from what we've seen. Her elemental burst is throws an ice drink like a Molotov cocktail. This damages enemies and heals any party members caught in this area of damage / healing. So if you're in the area of this if you're in the area of this ice right here, you get healed. And you can also inflict the shatter damage because they're frozen, so you get the plus damage bonus, which is a really good support. And it also heals. That's actually really good. I want to see where elemental skill does. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'll let you guys know. Guys, I just found out Diona is actually the daughter of Draft, bro. Draft, you're the GOAT for puts. Oh my god, this is the daughter of Draft, guys. Y'all know Draft, the one in the in Springvale, bro. Okay, anyway, let me continue finding this. Okay, so at least we found out that her elemental skill is called AoE Care. So I'm pretty sure what it does is once she puts that little cat shield on, it'll heal. It'll heal all your allies and whatnot. And it's something similar to Barbara, except it probably will heal all your allies while you're even playing this character. Or if it is actually just like Barbara's, it'll heal you. And if you attack, it'll heal all of your allies because you're attacking. But if you don't attack, it'll only heal you. And you can switch through your characters of whoever you want to actually heal. So it might work like that. But as far as I know, we really don't know all the information. And it would require a lot of digging and translating. So anyway, we do know her elemental burst though. And we know its effect now. So that's actually really cool. She's a support. And she also is a cryo, which is going to be really, really helpful. Because what better to get a cryo as soon as we're getting the new Geo DPS, which is Zhongli, which is actually going to be insane. I mean, she probably is going to be SS tier with him, for sure. So we're going to see about these 4 stars and how good they actually are. But in my opinion, I'm pretty sure... So this is how it's looking so far, guys. I feel like once 1.1 launches, there's going to be one banner, I feel. But if there isn't, then I'm going to explain. I feel like it's going to be like this. Zhongli and Xinjiang are going to be on the same banner. And Childe and Diona are going to be on the same banner. And if it's not like that, then it would surprise me if MiHoYo actually put Zhongli, Childe, Diona, and Xinjiang on the same banner. That would break my brain and everybody else's brain. But that will also save a lot of Primal Gems. Or maybe it won't, actually. Because people are going to want all of them. And they're going to have to go all in at one time. So maybe the best thing to do is split the banners up. Maybe Childe and Diona and Zhongli and Xinjiang. And the first banner they should really launch is Zhongli and Xinjiang. Because of all, I'm telling you, Zhongli, we've seen a lot of Zhongli in story mode. And everybody wants him. Everybody's ready for him, okay? I've seen y'all are ready for him. So, honestly, hope it's Zhongli first, but if it isn't Zhongli first and it's Childe and Diona, that would be cool as well, because Childe is the first character in the game that could actually switch between 2 weapons. He could go from bow to polearm, which is actually pretty broken. That is broken. And he's also a hydro user, so he's probably insane. I don't know his passives and whatnot. Actually, let me see if I can find them real quick. Alright, here we go. They're up here. I'm so slow. Alright, so anyway, he's a 5-star rarity, hydro and bows. So when it says this bows thing, we all know that it's like this right here. His elemental skill replaces his bow with a basic melee attack, dual water knives, and a water pole arm in the combo. So in the combo, you're switching between dual water knives and a pole arm in a combo. Jesus Christ, that is actually pretty interesting. That's really interesting, right? And it says no cooldown. What does it mean by no cooldown? So his elemental skill can be procced anytime. You don't have to have a cooldown. That seems pretty broken. I mean, it depends though. I mean, if he's doing the same damage, it's okay. But like, this is a new type of thing we're all seeing in Genshin. Nobody has a transforming weapon yet. He's the first character to have a transformation weapon. So we're kind of confused on as to why. Wow, if it has no cooldown, seriously, that actually is broken, because he's gonna be able to replace his bow with a basic melee attack. So if you're like ranged, you could do all that bow damage, right? Do the DPS depending on how you build your Childe, right? Depending on how you build your Childe, that doesn't sound right. Okay, I'm just gonna say depending on how you build Childe, right? And if you build him right, DPS wise, or gladiator gear somehow, or some way, whatever you want to try or experiment with, right? He does tons of damage with his bow, and then boom, your enemy gets close up, or you want to get close up on your enemy, do your hydro damage. Because I'm pretty sure when he replaces his bow with basic melee attack, dual water knives, and water pole arm, they turn into water, which then should turn into a hydro attack, right? Dealing hydro damage, which it should do that. And that would be cool, because that would be a melee character that can do close counters with hydro damage. Because as you know, hydro damage, like, you see Mona is a ranged hydro user. She's a mage. That's the only reason she could consistently just keep hitting hydro damage over and over. She will not hit normal damage. She will always hit hydro damage. Now, as for like, you know, Diluc, he's gonna hit normal damage, but majority of the time you'll be spamming E and Q, okay? Which does pyro damage. But you see what I'm saying. The difference is he can switch between normal attacks to hydro attacks, which makes him extremely broken. So Childe is something to behold. They're making both Zhongli and Childe extremely broken, to a point where if you don't summon, you're at a loss. You're at a fat loss, right? So let's go right here. Element skill, his 2 elemental bursts. He has 2 elemental bursts because it depends on what weapon you choose, and between your dual water knives and your water pole arm, or your bow, right? So bow elemental burst, or it's just, yeah, so it's bow and then both of them. So the dual water knives and water pole arm have the same elemental burst. Bow elemental burst shoots a water shot. Special debuff inflicted on enemies in an automatic elemental energy refund. What? Let me read that one more time, guys. Shoots a water shot. Special debuff inflicted on the enemies, which is that little thing. If you haven't watched it, let me go show you real quick. Okay, so right here, right? Boom. There's debuffs on them. That was his right there. That was his elemental burst. And now there's a debuff on them. I don't know what that debuff does. Oh, actually, it just told us, I think. I believe this is what the debuff does, right? Let me go back to the page. So the debuff is basically inflicted on enemies an automatic elemental energy refund. So he gets all of his energy back, like all of it, or just a little bit of it. Let me check the video out, right? Let's go back a little bit. Oh, we can't see. But he does. We see that he does get the energy back. It's coming right back to him after he does it. So he gets a refund on what the element he just did. So if we're talking about a full refund, he's going to have his ultimate once again, right? And his second ultimate is his melee elemental burst once you do his elemental skill. A big slice attack. It consumes the debuff. Wait. What? No way. His elemental bursts are supposed to be combined? Wait, so you do the bow elemental burst. Go to your elemental skill, which replaces the bow with dual water knives and water pole arm. And then you do the melee elemental burst since you got your energy refund. And it's a big slice, and it consumes the debuff on the bow burst to deal more damage than it normally would. He's broken! Oh my god, he's broken! He's actually broken! Bro, I can't imagine. I really can't imagine, like, why, MiHoYo? For a unit to be able to do this, 2 elemental bursts in 1, 2, 3 weapons in 1? That is absolutely insane. Passive ability to increase the basic stat of the whole party by 1. Wait, increase the basic attack of the whole party by 1. Does it mean, like, the literal number 1? I don't know. Okay, we'll find that out later. But as you know, we all know Zhongli, guys. Right here, all of his stuff. We've went over Zhongli. I can pause right here just so you can see it. He's basically a 5-star Geo pole arm. Charge attack teleports him with spears made of energy attacking in his wake. Elements of skill, you tap it to perform a monolith that attacks with an area of effect, or you can hold to create a burst attack from Zhongli, which can also be used to farm a lot of ore, right? That can destroy Geo elements without fail. See? And his elemental burst summons a meteor that, when hits, turns enemies into stone. Which also, it doesn't have the information, I guess, but which also, once they're turned into stone, they take 20% more damage, okay? His passive ability returns 15% of the ore spent crafting pole arms. All abilities scale with Zhongli's max HP stat. If that's true, I thought it was only his Q. I thought it's only his elemental burst scaled with his max HP, but if it's all abilities, that's actually kind of broken. But I'm pretty sure it's just his elemental burst. We'll see. But anyway, guys, like I'm saying, Childe is broken now in my head, and these 4 stars are extremely good supports as well. I don't know what else to say. Thank you very much, Neptune. Guys, I love this band so much. He or she posts this stuff, and it's just so good. It's so good that they're helping us out, you know, getting this information out and whatnot, and it's just so helpful and nice. And then they post some good, like, quality tweets. They don't always post leaks, you know. They post some stuff that's like, how is your day going and whatnot. It's really cool. It's a cool Twitter, and Neptune, you're a cool person. So for sure, go follow this right now, guys. Definitely, I will link this down in the description below. But anyway, without further ado, guys, that's really it about it for the video. I just wanted to go over these units. I really never actually went over Childe and went over how broken he was. Childe is actually broken, and I'm actually this video is coming out tomorrow. Childe is broken. Wow. I may skip I might cut this Childe part out and put it at the beginning, since I want this to be addressed first before the 4 stars. But I might just leave it, and you might hear about the 4 stars first and then Childe. So anyway, guys, that's about it for this video. Childe is broken, guys, for sure. This summon is to be definitely, and I mean definitely, summoned on, guys. These are all the videos for the characters, of course. You already know. There's Zhongli right here. He's so cool, man. He's so cool. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did like this video, if you're as hyped as me about 1.1, this comes in 12 days. Well, now 11 days. Guys, go ahead and smash the like button down below. Comment down below how hyped you are, okay? And join the subscribers on the grind to 800 subscribers by hitting the subscribe button down below. You won't regret it, guys, because all we post is bangers, and I love all y'all. Y'all are my family, okay? I love y'all, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.